Intimidatingly large is the only way to begin to describe the door that stands before you. Like a cathedral or something similar, the top of the door arching up and prominently featuring a cornerstone motif above the half circle of windows that sits atop the massive doors. There are no handles on these mahogany behemoths, so you place a hand gently close to the seam and push. The door swings wide.
You examine the head. Jack Frosty. Is that, if you two get married, would be what you changed your name to? Would be Jack Frosty?
I think I would be Jack the Snowman.
Yeah, you wouldn't go the other way, so he wouldn't be Frosty Frost.
That's pretty cool.
Oh no, I want him to be Frosty Frost.
Okay. Yes.
He begins his rap career immediately
And the cold
following.
punch? Is that...
Frosty Frost and the Cold Bunch, yeah. The Cold Front.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that's just, yeah, that's pretty good. That's the name of the album, The Cold Front.
So good.
It's a good album name. Fuck.
Though less whimsical and exciting is the severed head, Jack, that you are holding, which, as I said, the point of severance, when hits the light and you shift it, sort of has that abalone shell sort of glimmer to it, which is odd for it being frozen flesh.
I think these things still have the magic in them, Pachelbel. And I show it to everybody. See how this thing shimmers?
Nope.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that this is a severed head with its mouth hanging open and its eyes kind of going in different directions. I just want to make sure that you guys know what it is you are looking at.
Can I...
Not looking.
Do I know this guy?
No.
Okay. I'm old, remember. I want to use Arcana and try to see why it's shiny.
Say it right.
Arcana.
You're rolling Arcana for what?
To see why he's shiny.
Okay, go ahead.
Disadvantage for rolling a thing that doesn't exist.
14. It's pronounced Arcana. I will fight all of you.
It's not.
It's Arcana.
It's pronounced
It's super
wrong.
So, with the Arcana check that you make, you know from this there is an innate magic that lives within elves. It appears that it does not disperse when the elves die. And given that these elves have not been able to rot and rejoin the earth, the magic is frozen, literally, in these body parts.
Chuck, you're right. This is the magic. I found myself being harvested for the magic or for some other reason.
That's what it seems like. But who? Who are the dudes?
Somebody was a big beast.
Well, you think those two would know anything?
Alright. That laugh wasn't in character, but it probably should have been. He looks at Spruce and and Halley and goes, I mean,
no, not them. I'll point to the Hebler Keeper and Hafnhaf.
I forgot about them. What are they doing?
They're
just
tied up. They're standing there tied up. Like, they're playing cards. Like,
are they standing there the whole time?
I slapped the cards out of their hands. Not our prisoners.
They're eating but a heel of bread, like, clutched in both
Who gave you
hands.
this heel of bread? Why did you get that? No, I don't do that. That's not real. Hi, yes, Hafnhaf.
Hi, what's going on, prisoners?
How's it going? Do you know anything about the harvesting of the dead elf?
While Keebler is still disoriented, Hafnhaf looks at you and then looks back at the field of corpses. And I'm going to need you to roll an insight check for me.
Oh, shit.
I love those. Love those. That's an 8.
It looks like he regards everything with a bored disinterest.
Can I help? Try to help? Can I try to help? And
If you can give me an explanation that makes sense as to how you will aid this insight check, I will allow it.
I can, because Halley is completely distraught by everything here. So she's gonna try to get really, really intense at him and go, help, just tell him, help him so he can leave. Tell him right now, and like get like really like puffy nose, like pawing at the ground, and like tossing head, like really, really intensely. Tell him!
Roll intimidation.
I'll try.
This is not a roll I thought this character would make.
Hey, man. 8.
You're so cute when you're angry. It is adorable. Your fur is all puffed out. Your cheeks are puffed out. Your big dewy doe eyes water just enough to give them a really magical shine. And Hafnhaf is not convinced.
That's
Nor
cool.
is he intimidated. However, his fondness for you grows. The same way that your fondness for a puppy that's clearly trying to square up.
When it doesn't work, she'll clearly just like big like breath out and then just lay down behind him and wait.
In the snow.
Yeah.
Alright, you look very dejected.
Pachelbel's gonna look at Jack. And I want to try to communicate this with just a look. There's a decided, like, I'm done here. Like, I need to progress this questioning.
I'll walk up.
Go ahead.
I'll just walk up by you, and like as Hafnhaf is looking around and watching Halley, and I'll just say, "Do you know who's out here cutting these bodies up, taking the body parts?"
No, I don't.
Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check.
Nope. A 5 total. 2 on the die.
Pachelbel is gonna get up real close and grab dude's ropes so he can get like right up in his face. We're both standing at this point. And then with his gun, his like long rifle gun, it's gonna smack him in the back of the knees.
Oh, shit.
Alright,
So that
that
he
will
falls.
absolutely take him down.
And then I'll take a knee.
Alright, there we go.
And I'll
This
get down at his face.
is weirdly spicy. Continue.
Oh, just you wait. Okay, so it feels like you do know something. And I'm going to need you to tell me what it was that you knew before I let you ride on the sharp thing.
Are
And
you
he, like,
trying to
gestures.
intimidate him or persuade him?
No, it's an intimidation.
Alright, roll intimidation. What did you roll, Nate? Nate?
That many.
Oh my god. For those of you at home who cannot see the
It's a
Zoom
7.
meeting, it's
A
a
7.
7. Oh. Okay. Hafnhaf sort of sticks his chin out defiantly and looks you in the eyes. I don't know anything.
Do I believe him?
You failed the insight check before, so
Yeah.
sure. I guess you do.
Okay. Spruce,
Ciao, dude.
do me a favor. Can you go take some machine right there? And I just point past past Hafnhaf, so that
Are you about to roll this machine over Hafnhaf?
ostensibly.
You're about to thresher a live dude?
I am threatening to.
You guys want to intervene in this
Spruce
at
is
all?
here,
Halley, character with a
this
moral
guy's
compass.
here, and
Jack, usually the voice of reason.
it's only a threat until it happens.
Guys, any of you wanted?
As Spruce is like loading up as he goes to tell her, "Oh, you're not."
Oh, Spruce is not pulling this thing ever again. That was disgusting. He's done. No. What Spruce is gonna do is he's gonna walk up and be like, yeah, no, I got a better idea. And he's gonna grab Hafnhaf by the, shoulders area and lift him up. And as he does,
having such a bad day.
As he does so, he looks past him to Hebler and he's like, "Cho, dude, how's your head, man?"
Oh, I love the tinkly winkly lights. They make me feel so nice. And then it will tuck me to bed, and then I shall think twice.
Halley's gonna roll over in the snow closer to him now and be like, "My new friend."
He's charmed Halley.
Spruce is gonna look at Hafnhaf and be like, "Yeah, I didn't mean to do that to him."
Yeah, that is
so,
tier 1 brain damage, my friend. And when you do it to an elf, it just makes them more Willy Wonka-esque.
So, you want to see what I mean to do?
Are you trying to threaten him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thing number 1, you guys are resorting to threats and violence very quickly. Thing number 2, I'm gonna need you to roll intimidation, and I'm kind of hoping you fail because that would be so funny.
I didn't fail.
Did you crit again?
No, but I did get a 19.
Dear sweet God.
Spruce's knight.
So yeah, Spruce is MVP right now. I'm not gonna lie. So Hafnhaf is going to kind of look at Hebler. He's going to look down, and then he's going to look back at the corpses. You see, for a moment, Spruce, you're having trouble discerning the emotion, but Jenna would recognize it as shame flits across his face. There have been many desperate measures taken to keep the tree alight. That is all I will say about that.
Spruce lowers him halfway to the ground and then just lets go.
He's going to slump into the snow.
As he slumps down, I'm going to lean in and I'm going to say, the things that happen, they took everything from me. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm going to kill you right now or run over you with this thing, but you will die if you don't help us.
To what would you have me do? If I save my own skin, I betray my kin. You've already taken some from me that are precious. And what good does it do you to know what has happened here? What you've said hasn't come to pass, so you are persecuting us for a crime that we have not committed.
You haven't committed it yet, but we saw.
You have already changed time, have you not, as travelers? You have already changed how things have gone. What makes you think that the ripples of that will not affect this? What makes you think that we would still do what we had done?
I guess I don't know, but what would you do in my position?
You have an unenviable position, and one that I do not fully understand. I do not know the horrors that you have witnessed, nor do I know who has caused them. But I do know that my people are desperate, and I will not see them suffer. I am ashamed by the measures that have been taken. But they are necessary to keep our families, our children, our way of life alive. And please know that while I understand, I do blame the elves inside the snow for this. I understand the protection of Santa, but as he sleeps, my people die. You are preventing a tragedy. I am living one.
That'll kind of Jack will think on that. I think he stops and he just come on, and pushes him, picks him up and puts him back on the road.
He's going to continue walking while Keebler behind him is like, "Ooh, you say a tragedy where I predict a malady." And he just kind of like frolics along.
About the time that Pachelbel, Hafnhaf, did the big reveal, Pachelbel just kind of sighed and went back over to the machine and just took off a couple of key parts so it wouldn't work. Some bolts.
Okay. You sabotaged the harvester.
Yeah.
Which, I know that that's actually the name of farm equipment, but that is an ominous-ass name.
So when Pachelbel was over there taking parts off, I think Halley's gonna come over, very ooh, 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 as she's walking over this field of corpses, and she'll just kind of come up and be like,
"Ooh, icky."
Like, "Oh God, you made this with magic, right?"
No, these are just metal, it's tools.
And you didn't use any magic to put it together?
No.
Okay. And she'll just walk away.
Oh, wait. Oh. Yes, but he lied.
All right, fine. Don't give me a chance to try and use this harness to be able to fly, but that's on you.
Yeah, he had to use the zonite to make it happen, but
no, I just had misread the skill, so I thought it was all done mundanely, but it does say magically create one set of magical artists. My bad.
It's fine. You're already a liar. You will travel in a somber silence for some time, but the air gets blessedly lighter, and your shoulders drop in relief as the dead lands fade behind you. In front of you, on the horizon as you approach, is an enormous, magnificent tree while what is built inside of it is rather simple, you can see that the tree is the host for an entire city built into its branches and trunk. It glitters with a warm golden light, and you are all surrounded by a sense of warmth and the smell of things baking and sweet. There is a moment for you where you feel wistful for a place you've never been. This sense of home, the idealized version of home that you're not sure you've ever felt before. Being wrapped in a grandmother's shawl, sitting next to a fire, drinking cocoa that was made with love and care. There is a peace that comes from this tree. And it's absolutely enormous. But you approach it, the glittering lights beckoning you. Even Keebler, in his absolutely dazed, loopy state, goes quiet and looks at his home wistfully.
All right, Pachelbel, how are we going to do this?
I don't know.
I look at Spruce and Halley. You all have any suggestions, ideas?
I mean, it kind of looks like you could just, walk right in there. So I was just going to, walk in and be like, "Hey, dudes, what's up? Can you stop?"
Mm-hmm. That seems good. I like that.
The direct approach might work. We could at least try talking to them, but Jack Glory would have me burn it down.
No.
Well, no.
Why no? Do you think this place is bad?
These people kill Santa.
But not we can just ask them not to.
Hi, if you guys don't mind, could you not murder Santa Claus? Just for us, as a treat.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so maybe you just you know how sometimes when you want something to happen, you just think about it like really, really hard in your head, and then things like kind of go that way.
Halley is talking about we just think positively and manifest the survival of Santa.
Un momento, por favor.
Positive vibes only. PMA.
That's exactly what she's talking about.
I don't know how you guys are going to respond to that. I just think it's funny that we're manifesting here.
So like an idea, like you think good and good happens. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and like Hafnhaf said, they haven't done it yet. What if we just like figure out something else?
Yeah, dude, like, I was super gonna kill he that one, and then, like, you guys told me not to, and I didn't do it.
Yeah. See, we already changed future of Spruce.
I just want to go on record. I wasn't going to let the Thresher go over him. You know that. I was going to stop it first.
You were gonna let the Thresher... Wait, what?
No.
Wait, no, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I was talking about when in the tree and with the smaller tree. It was like,
felt like I needed to
other...
clarify that I wasn't, really going to hurt the guy. I just wanted him to tell us what's going on.
Yeah, were you gonna tell me that though? Like, because I was gonna hurt him.
No, I would have stopped you before you got there. I wanted to scare him a little.
Hafnhaf is looking at you all like the genocidal maniacs you are.
Anyway, is it the magic that Halley's talking about? Is I've heard of it. It's not. It's just I thought it was like legend. I didn't think it was real.
Oh, like how Rudolph's a legend?
No, Rudolph's it's just a dude.
I just don't know. I mean, this place feels like warm, like cuddles and like eating carrots and like playing in the snow with your friends, and I just don't understand that we could burn it down.
I know. Yeah, it smells delicious. I get it's a good place.
It'll smell even better when it's burning.
It probably would though. Like genuinely, it probably would smell very good burning.
For a while, then it's burnt cookies.
Nice
It's just burnt
cedar.
cookies for days.
Well, it's cedar oak.
A cedar oak?
I'm sorry, it's what?
It's a cedar oak?
It's a cedar oak.
It's cedar
They're
oak.
doing their
Okay,
best.
You sure
yeah,
you don't think it's a pine
Cedar
maker?
Jenna,
oak.
don't try to tell them biology facts and will backfire on you. Just give in.
Mm-hmm.
The tree is made of cedar. The wood that they build with is made of oak.
Why would they import a separate tree for they're already in a tree?
Fancy. To be fancy.
I think it's
Maybe
pine
that's
maker.
where their whole society is dying.
See that? Yeah.
I'm
did it
sorry. I can't let this slide. Do you believe that the homes inside the tree are made of wood?
Yeah. Yes.
Why wouldn't they be?
I mean,
We
You
are
have an
Keebler.
abundance.
We are Keebler elves.
You live in a tree.
Yes, and all of our homes are baked.
Your homes are cookies, you're telling me.
Oh, Spruce, you're gonna love it here.
Well, our homes are several kinds of baked goods. But yes, we bake our homes. We do not
like a
cut
gingerbread.
down the mother tree to build upon the mother tree.
Well,
but
when you
like
say it
it's
that, it
you're
does
in
sound
there.
crazy.
But like they're all, and Spruce just kind of like sort of walks back and forth a little bit, looking at the trees. Like, but all the homes are like in. They're like in it though, right? Like they are you inside. They're inside the tree.
Some of them, yes, and we have carved into the mother tree for homes and spaces that need to be a little more sturdy. I will tell you whatever lore and truths and realities of what it is like to live here, provided that you do not destroy it.
How do you make the baked goods that big?
We have several ovens. There are two ways. Some of the smallers are baked in their entirety out of gingerbread in the ovens and then installed into the tree. Others, we bake sheets or parts, and we connect them with spackling made of sugar and marshmallow and syrup and color. Sometimes we'll put lanterns made of gumdrops or fences made of candy canes. We actually are very well known. We did some commission work for a witch one time.
Works with witches. Did you hear that, Halley?
Yeah, what's wrong with witches?
I guess nothing.
Well, I think I heard of that. Was she in Germany?
She was.
Yeah. Well, that rings a bell. So to speak.
So,
Now, we were just commissioned to build the house, so we wash our Hansel of anything that might have happened.
You're gonna regret all that joke, honestly. Oh no, I'm fraternizing with the enemy.
now, sorry, I'm trying to follow the breadcrumbs here, but I don't...
Oh, no, it's usually gingerbread. Sometimes shortbread.
It looks like you guys have a wonderful home. It feels warm. It smells good. Your lights are gumdrops. Where's the tragedy?
The magic that keeps things going is depleting rapidly. The ovens that produce our energy as well as bake our homes and create our livelihoods are run entirely on magic that is now being harvested.
Is it
And
like your
even-
magic?
And even then, there are rationing. There are timed blackouts. There are... Some people have been able to meet their needs and take care of themselves and their families. Some have not. Some of the houses crumble, along with the people inside. Cookies rot. They decay. They collapse without the magic of the mother tree. Is that tragic enough for you, or would you like me to explain more in detail how there are children who have lost their parents, parents who have lost their children, people who have lost their lovers, people who have lost their friends? Or is tragedy only a problem when it affects you?
Well, I was on the fence just now.
The candy cane fence, as it were, yes.
Yes.
That was the DM, not Hafnhaf. Hafnhaf is too busy dead Kubrick staring at you as he drops raw lines.
It seems like your problem could be solved if you just stopped making your houses out of cookies.
Halley's gonna, just kind of gently, headbutt Jack Frost when he says that. Just kind of, when he drops that line, she'll just kind of take her giant nose and just, bop him in the back.
What?
There is... And if that were the... If it were as simple as that, I do believe we would.
So instead, you come steal our magic.
What do you think we survive on, Jack? What do you think we need to live?
Our magic.
Ah, yes. Your magic. The magic that you rightfully protect because you have worked so hard to generate it and keep it safe and steward. Yes. Your magic.
Smile back at Hafnhaf and lean in. And I'll say, I don't care what they use the magic for. I just know what happens when we lose it.
Yes.
When we lose
Clearly something infinitely worse than when we lose it.
To me, yes.
Yes. Yes, to you. I am under no illusions that you are not doing something to save the world. I am aware that what you are doing is saving your own home. Do not think that I am laboring under any delusion to the contrary. You are looking for your own self-interests. I understand.
Jack will nod.
Hallie's going to be going back and forth between the two of them. And I think after that's like that tension is kind of simmering for long enough, she's just going to kind of stomp and go, I don't even know what you're both arguing about at this point, but we all know that we're supposed to work together and share, and you guys aren't being Christmassy at all. You're not even trying, and I don't understand.
Hafnhaf raises his eyebrows and tilts his head, waiting for Jack to explain.
She's looking at both of them.
I know she is, but Hafnhaf isn't the one that is not sharing the magic, so Hafnhaf's conscience is currently clear.
Before anyone else can speak, Pachelbel puts a hand on Jack's shoulder and goes, I'm arriving there from a different path, but if we have some magic and they have some magic, perhaps we pool resources. Perhaps this is the way forward. Do you think this idea could maybe work?
Well, Jack will take another glare. He's actually still glaring at Hafnhaf, but leans to Pachelbel, and he was like, I was actually thinking something like that before we started comparing tragedies.
I think we must talk to the one in charge here.
There is a new leader of the tree.
Oh?
Yes. You will speak with her, I assume, to ransom me and Hebler back.
Well, considering that we want to come in with a peaceful intent, it maybe would look different.
I am...
Tell us about the new leader first. How long has she been in charge?
Not terribly. She isn't truthfully officially in charge. It is still Papa who is in charge of everything. But when she came, she brought with her magic. And it kept us going for a little bit longer. She used that to work her way up.
So, Queen Regent sort of thing?
No.
A key regent?
Yes. I have mixed opinions on her, but the Sugar Plum Fairy has done some good.